Alright guys, my name is Don Pani, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Lenovo Y Gaming mechanical switch keyboard today. It is a keyboard I kind of bought on a whim, see how it is. I used to use a Black Widow, Razer Black Widow, just the regular mechanical. But today we're going to be doing a review on that, and I actually don't have the box, so I can't show you the box. Just my room is a complete mess, and it's something that didn't make the cut to be kept in my room. Alright, so this here is the keyboard. Try to get it from multiple angles. This keyboard also comes with a wrist thing that I don't use because look how much bigger it makes the keyboard, and I don't really like it. It has this weird texture on it. If it'll focus. Yeah, it just has this weird texture. It's actually on the spacebar as well. So that's the texture it has on there. And I don't use it because I don't like it. I don't like my hand. I don't like my hand resting like on something. I kind of like to keep it up like this. I don't know why. I just do. It's terrible for your wrist, but I do it anyways. The few things I did notice with it, other than the fact that it's actually quieter than what I use normally, a lot quieter, which I do like that it's quiet. Some of the keys, like especially the shift key, while I'm playing CSGO, it sometimes just doesn't work or stops working for some reason. Don't know why, so that's a problem with it. Another problem I had is that it's pretty easy to move for me. I use a lot of like pressure on my keyboard, so it ends up being like way out here by the time I'm done playing. It's like start way back in here in this area and ends up way up by my monitor. Pretty much though, I do love the style of the keyboard. It's nice, sleek, angular. I love how the Y is a part of the keyboard, and it does light up. It does have the 6 macros on the side, so you can use those for whatever you want. I tend not to use them just for the sheer fact, unless I really need something to use, then I use them. But to me, they're pointless because I don't play MOBAs or anything like that. And then for some reason, it seems like when I use keyboards, I just leave a lot of like oily residue on my keyboard, and this picks it up way more than the Razer did. Like I had to clean this keyboard daily to keep it clean, and it doesn't even stay clean. It's bad. It's kind of like I just have oily hands, but otherwise it's a very nice keyboard. I do wish like there were some things about it they should have tested, like again the shift key. Why doesn't it work all the time? It should always work. And when I'm holding it down, when I come up a little bit while playing CSGO to like think I'm gonna start running, I like just lift it up a little bit, and then it just completely shuts off even when I start pressing it down again, which is weird. And then it does have this weird color thing going on. I don't know if you can notice, my Waz is actually lighter. Can actually change that with these buttons up here. I usually keep it there, and you can also change the rest of the keyboard. Like what the fuck? Why do we want to change the rest of it? But pretty much it's not a bad keyboard. The angles and stuff are the nice part about it. It does make it a very large keyboard compared to what I'm used to. I'm pretty much used to having it cut off here, so I have that extra, and then a lot on this side as well. As you can see, it's pretty much touching my mouse pad to the point where it's kind of like making an indentation on my mouse pad here, which I don't like, and I just really like my mouse pad. The main thing I do love about this keyboard, I don't have to press an FN key to hit all my like stop video and stuff like that, because it's all at the top. And why aren't you focusing? Focus. Focus. Focus on the name. Hey, it focused. Wow, it's really dusty. Here, let me get that for you. Is it clean now? Kind of. Well, that's what this is. Pretty much not much actually came in the box for me to show you. It just pretty much came with a keyboard, a setup manual, and things like that. But that's it. Those are my opinions on it. I like the keyboard, but at the same time, there's things they need to change about it. The sliding is one of them for me. Very bad about sliding my keyboard around. And then it also, before I go, I'm going to stop it on that part. But it also has a USB port and a microphone and headset port. I don't use that. I actually have a USB mic and stuff like that, so I don't use it. I like the red. The red gives it a nice touch. Let's get a nice angle on it. Oh, there's a nice angle. Just right there. Yes. I think that's a pretty cool angle. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice keyboard. Granted, compared to the Razer, I like using this better just for the softness of the keys, because that one was so loud. Of course, the Black Widow, as you can hear the difference, just how loud this one is compared to the Lenovo one, which is crazy. But I think because this one's much quieter, the sensitivity is a little off too. Like with the shift, it sometimes doesn't work. And also, I've never had a problem with this one, but it's so loud in streams and things like that. Everyone can hear it, and then my friends were getting pissed on TeamSpeak that when I'm playing, that's all they hear from me. I don't like using a push-to-talk on TeamSpeak. It's a pain in the ass. But, yep, that's my idea on the keyboard. They could fix a few things on it. Pretty much, it's a nice keyboard for the fact that it's quiet, the fact that it is a different style, it looks different. It's not just a rectangle, maybe with a little bit of stuff. It is that trapezoid, I think is the shape. It is a trapezoid, so if you like trapezoids, I mean, it's the keyboard for you. And then if you do like the wrist thing, you can use it. I don't use it just for the sheer fact I don't like it. It feels weird. It just feels really weird. I don't know why. But that is that. And I do have to say, this was not a paid review. This is just, I went out and bought this. I paid $100 for it. Price does vary depending on where you get it. I actually got mine at Best Buy, just the Best Buy right up the road for me, so I shop there a lot. Yep, but if I would have to choose which one to use, if I wasn't streaming and just gaming, I would have to go with, honestly, my Razer. I love it. It has just a lot of use in it already. But for streaming and stuff, I do have to go with the Lenovo Y Gaming mechanical switch keyboard. Both mechanical. I did have other keyboards, didn't like them. They weren't mechanical. And then in the future, I'm probably going to be getting a SteelSeries, the M800 keyboard. I'm thinking about that soon. I will do a review on that if I do get it. But if I don't, I mean, of course you won't see one. But yeah, pretty much though. Those are my thoughts on the keyboard and how it plays out. I would recommend it, but for the price of it, I would recommend just getting one of your other keyboards, one of the more reliable keyboards. One of the ones that people have been using for a while and you know is a good keyboard and isn't going to kind of crap out on you. Like my shift button's doing. Don't know why it's doing it, but it happens. But otherwise though, that is that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.